What's up, everybody? Let's get into episode 7 of Invest Smarter, Real Estate Terms Explained. Today's term is master lease. It's just like a regular lease, except there's provisions in the lease that allow you to sublease out to a different tenant. So to break this down, you're going to have two different documents. One is going to be a lease between you and the landlord. The other lease is going to be between you and the end tenant. Master leasing is going to allow you to control a property without even owning it. A real life example of this would be, let's say you found a landlord who just went through an eviction. The property's in decent shape, but the landlord is just tired of going through tenants. They're tired of screening tenants. They've had a lot of bad luck. So you come in, you found this landlord off some list, or maybe you were going through eviction lists, and you said, hey, let me lease the house from you for $1,000 a month. I'll guarantee your payments, and we'll do a 5-year lease. Then if they agree to that, then you'll go out and you'll actually find a tenant that wants to lease the house at, let's say, $1,300 a month, or whatever you feel like the fair market value is going to be. So now you have a lease with the landlord at $1,000 a month. You have a lease with an end tenant at $1,300 a month, and the $300 spread is for you to keep. To be clear, you're not a property manager in this case. You're simply just a tenant. You sign a lease with the landlord, and you owe that lease to them. You owe the payments to them. But it gives you the provisions to have a sublease in which you go find an end tenant who's actually going to live in the house. There are certain things that you can do to make this offer to the landlord more appealing, like guaranteeing their payments even if you're not getting paid from the tenant. Another thing you can do is offer to cover any maintenance that's $100 or less, just to avoid more contact with the landlord and more burden for them. You want to make this as streamlined as possible. And yes, people really do agree to do this. Remember, you're solving a unique problem. Maybe they just went through an eviction. Maybe they just inherited the property from a family member who passed away. They're not in the real estate business, they don't know what to do, and they just want it out of their hands. Master leasing can be done with anything from a single-family house, multifamily apartments, commercial buildings, anything that you can lease and sublease to an end tenant or user, it can be done. Master leasing is a low-cost, maybe even $0 way to control and cash flow a piece of real estate and help you get started.